Oh man, are we having fun on Scott Hall DVD Tuesday? Very cool. I put a picture of myself holding up the DVD on Twitter, and Scott Hall retweeted me. That was very cool. Just some days, you just scratch your head and you wonder why you make wrestling DVD videos on YouTube. At least I do. Some days you just scratch your head and you're like, oh. But days like today, everything just makes sense. People are going crazy on my Twitter. People are going crazy on my Facebook. Man, all the hard work all these years doing this is totally paying off for me here on social media. It's totally paying off because people are just loving this, and I love giving it. All I do is just go and just convey my passion for wrestling DVDs. People freaking love it. It's pretty humbling. But yeah, I wanted to do a little reaction video to. I just saw the doc. I haven't seen any of the matches on it, and I want to say that the doc was very well done. It was very well done when Scott Hall takes you back to, when he had a shooting. He accidentally shot a guy outside a nightclub in Orlando in 1983. They talk all about that. Scott Hall takes you through his early WWF run. He takes you through his AWA days. Takes you through all his early days in wrestling and how he broke in and stuff with Kurt Hennig, and a lot of interviews with Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash and X-Pac, and then it takes you to his WCW days when they were flying high. They didn't really focus too much on the NWO stuff and the WCW stuff. That's just real quick on the DVD. And then this is the part that kind of gets you. Actually, there was two emotional parts in it. One was where he came on the Jerry Springer show and he helped these kids with AIDS, these poor kids who were born with AIDS. And that part was kind of emotional, seeing those poor kids sick with AIDS, and that coming from me. That's because I'm a father, and I'd hate to see my kids come down with that, or any kids for that matter. But and then the other thing was kind of emotional too, was the thing in 2011 where he was, and they show it on here, where he was so messed up on drugs and alcohol that man, he came stumbling out to that ring, and he looked like he was like an invalid because he was on so much drugs and alcohol. He was a real mess. And yeah, they put it all on here. You guys are going to want to see this. Maybe if you can find a way to rent it on Amazon or something. I don't know if you necessarily need to buy it. It was very good. I don't know if you need to buy it, but at least my recommendation would be to watch the doc. I think you would enjoy the doc a lot. It was a good watch. It's not for me. It's not, the Kurt Hennig DVD or the Brian Pillman or the Four Horsemen or Paul Heyman or the Macho Man, but it was really, really well done. My credit is to Scott Hall for turning his life around, and they talk all about DDP yoga on here, and what a mess he was and how he was able to get his life together and go in the 2014 Hall of Fame. But all in all, I give it a very high grade. You're definitely going to want to see it at least once. Plus, it's got tons of matches, which I haven't even got to yet. Yeah, if you're an NWO fan, a Scott Hall fan, it has some really, really good, powerful stuff on here. Not as good as Macho and Paul Heyman, but very, very good. So my recommendation, at least try to get your eyeballs on it at least one time. So that's going to be my reviews, my reactions to the Scott Hall DVD. It was very good. Thank you.